Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Michaela Copeland here. Today's video is about, does gender dysphoria ever go away? Now, when I was a kid back in the 90s, I did feel that I was the only kid who felt like this, and because we had section 28, I thought that back then I was the only one who felt like this. And as I got older and older and older, the pain got even more worse. And when I was 13, when I started going through puberty, I was my absolute worst because, as you can imagine, puberty for a trans kid is the most difficult thing in the world to ever go through. Seeing your body change more and more into someone that you're not, which the thing that I really did hate the most was when my voice started dropping and just seeing my body becoming more and more into someone that I'm not. And this was as well when I started tucking because I was just so uncomfortable. And my dad could see there was something that was really, really uncomfortable about me, but I could not say because when I tried coming out when I was 8 and my mum beat the holy hell out of me, um, people at school could see, my friends at school, just clear my throat. My friends at school could see I was really, really uncomfortable and I was bullied relentlessly because I hated being grouped with the boys. I was with the girls all the time and I was bullied for only ever associating with the girls. And since seeing some friends from school that thankfully haven't said to me since I came out, one of them, Nicola, said that back then you could see I was really uncomfortable and that some something was wrong with me, but she did not know it was this. And if I had a came out, she would have accepted me straight away and started calling me Michaela, what other name I would have gone under. And the more and more as I was going through puberty, the more and more I could not cope. And January 2002, when I suffered my brain injury, it was a suicide attempt because I just really could not cope with puberty anymore. And when I was 16, 17, I was going over one of my cousin's house in Northamptonshire, and my eldest brother was taking the piss out of me, and my cousin did call him. My cousin and me did have a private word, and she did try to get me to come out, but I refused to because I was worried of all the bullying I would have got from my family. And I did try to carry on with my life with this all in the back of my head because I was a very, very private person. And I've always felt that if I did come out with this, my family would start. And in 2018, when I was coming up to 31, I did start pushing little hints and clues for about 8 months at Headway. Then when I felt ready, in April 2018, I finally came out, and the other workers at Headway, they could tell that I was pushing the boat out a bit, and in the end, it wasn't a surprise to them. Sorry about my throat. Yesterday was 6 weeks that I had my breast augmentation, and it's still a little bit uncomfortable in my left boob, and coughing is really, really difficult. Anyway, when I was 18, 19, I wanted to have a private word with my dad, but he never made the time for me because my elder sister was the favourite and he'd done everything for her. And every time I wanted to talk to him, he would not make any time for me. And it really is strange because my dad has helped out me other siblings, and The only time he helped me out was in 2002 when I was in hospital, and it just really is strange. And 5.5 years since I came, 5.5, nearly 6 years since I came out, my dad ended up kicking me out. I've actually been living on my own for 5.5 years, and it took so long for him to accept me. Um, my gender dysphoria over my top half, that has gone since having my breast augmentation, and in in early March I gotta go back to Hammersmith for my 3 monthly review with my surgeon, and about sometime in middle of next month I got to book my 3 monthly review. Then 3 months after that I got my 6 monthly review. The hardest thing is now that I still get dysphoria is that certain people still dead name me and misgender me, and the police do nothing about it. Once I do have my bottom surgery in October of next year, the physical things of dysphoria will, 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 will be all gone. It's just wish that I had been born a girl, so I've not have had to go through years and years and years of gender dysphoria. I wish I knew back in the 90s that transitioning was a possibility, because back when I was a kid, and so many people about my age, we all thought that we was the only one, and because we had Section 28, we had no LGBT teachings at school, and I didn't even know what it was when I was a kid. When, sure, I heard about gay and lesbian people on TV, but trans people, there was nothing. And the thing that kept me in the closet for so long was the fear. And since my dad kicked me out, that was the reason why I kept in the closet for so long, and it caused me so much pain. And when I was a kid, I showed all the signs. Like I do not like hanging about with the boys. In fact, at PE, I used to bunk because I just felt so uncomfortable with. I just felt so uncomfortable with the boys, and my family would bully me because I hung about with the girls. I was painting my nails and wearing makeup, and my brother, who we did share a room, we had two closets. One was his and one was mine. My brother always used to go through my cabinet, my closet, and he did find a couple of my sister's skirts, which my eldest sister started. My eldest sister started on me, and it just really is difficult. I mean, one of my friends who I known for about 2 years, she said to me that even when you do have bottom surgery, the dysphoria will never go away. And I do tend to agree with her because this is all I've ever known. And I just wish I'd been born a girl so I hadn't gone through all these years of pain, suffering, and the long waiting list, which that long waiting list was frustrating because I honestly thought I would not be able to make it through to the other side. And even though I have been seen by my gender specialist, I've been out for nearly 7 years. I've totally changed my life around. I've got no boys' clothes at all. Like there's some of them there, and I have not had a chance to put them away because I do suspect that I have autism, and I've been waiting about 18 months for a referral. And the NHS under the previous Tory government is fucked, and they just have to wait such a long time. Because I was waiting for so long, my family were bullying me. Like my eldest brother and my second youngest brother said that I'm confused, is a phase, and I had a fetish for women's clothes. They did not like me when I went through depot because My dad claims that I should have gone through deeper once I had bottom surgery, even though I gotta be at least a year's minimum of hormones. And if I went into my gender clinic appointment without going through depot, without socially transitioning, and I actually went private for 2 years for my hormones after self-medicating for 6 months, which we all know the dangers of self-medicating, but luckily I did have my 2 3 monthly blood tests and everything turned out fine. I did ask for bridging hormones 6 times. It only got added to my medical notes after the 6th time of asking, and by the time my GP had heard back from Charing Cross when I was under them, they told me just to take estrogen only, but by that which time I stopped self-medding and I was going private with Gender GP. When I do have my surgery, my lower surgery, and they remove the packing, it's time for the big reveal. I'm going to just cry tears of joy because all of the physical aspects will be gone, and then I could just sit back and just relax and just live my life in peace. The other good thing about having bottom surgery is that because when I had my orchidectomy, which is just removal of the testes, I won't have to take blockers anymore because what people don't realise is that your testicles is the one that makes you produce testosterone, and obviously without them, I won't be able to produce any testosterone. The hardest thing is that 2 to 4 weeks before surgery, I got to stop hormones, and 3 weeks after surgery, gonna start taking estrogen again, and I'm just so worried about the hormone crash, and I might be in a bit of I might turn into a total bitch. But yeah, it is really difficult with how long I've waited, which that long wait was like a death sentence to me, and I spent in all over 1,400 days on a waiting list to be seen by a gender clinic, and my family did not like it that the psychologist I saw on my second appointment, Dr. Karen Gurney, she agreed that I have gender dysphoria because I have lived a real life experience, and even before that, my dad did not like the steps I went through, like wearing makeup, like having the extensions, like presenting more feminine. Voice training, it is difficult, and soon I have got more coming because I feel that my voice is not feminine enough. And on the 22nd, I got a service user thing at my gender clinic. It could either be on Zoom or it could go in person, which I think I might be going in person. I'm not too sure to go to the one in Teams because I have tried to use Teams before, and for some reason my phone will not allow me to join. So possibly I'm going to go there in person. It does mean I've got to go from Basingstoke to Waterloo, change out Waterloo for the Northern Line for 3 stops, and go off at Leicester Square to my gender clinic and walk about a 10-minute walk away. But to me, gender dysphoria, it does ease over time, but to me, I don't think it would ever go away because I just wish I'd been born a girl so I'd not have had to go through everything I have been through. If you like this video, be sure to smash the like button, press the, press the subscribe button and turn that bell notification on. Be sure to leave a comment down below in the description box, and I'll see you very soon. So this is Miss Michaela Copeland of The Michaela Show. Much love to you wherever you may be in the world. I'll see you very soon, everyone. Bye.